Oh, this is too funny. Somebody just sent me a text message. Tiffy wanted to give everybody an update on my ethics hearing. Well, let me give you an update on her. She still don't have custody of her kids, and she's still paying child support.
And everybody, please welcome my brother's keeper, who wanted to come up and say a little something.
How y'all doing tonight?
Hello, brother's keeper. How are you, sir?
Good. I'm better now, brother.
Hey, I'm glad to hear that. I had a question for JJ, if you didn't mind.
Mine is yours, bro.
I don't know. This could be a loaded question. Go ahead.
Hey, can you tell us what? Is there any way that legally you can tell us what you was on the news for?
Yeah, we covered a little bit of it. I had somebody, actually, it was a former jailer who was there before me. He actually filed an ethics complaint on me, and can't give away too many of the details. Believe you me, whenever I say this, it's not the first time I'm going to be on the news in the next month or two. I run across some stuff, and actually, I guess you can say I've been doing some auditing myself.
No. Accountability activism.
And I'm going to call out and some people caught wind of it, and well, they got their feelings hurt.
Oh.
And I think they see what's coming down the road, and it's just I almost guess it's maybe some of that intimidation stuff, like trying to get me to call off of it. But no, whenever it comes down to a family and getting closure and actually finding out what happened to their loved one, I don't care how many feelings I hurt or how far I got to go.
Oh, I understand that. I seen y'all here, so I figured I'd come up and ask.
Well, let me just throw this hint out there. Whenever you call somebody out on the carpet and you open up a suspicious death investigation and you actually do your due diligence, you actually take the time to investigate something and you gather the appropriate facts and you turn them over to the right people, you tend to piss a few people off on your way down that road.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess you can call me an accountability activist the last couple of weeks. But there's a difference between my style and theirs. I actually presented facts. 98 HKG. It's something I've been working on for about 5.5 months, being sure I got my I's dotted and my T's crossed. And it's sort of my own fault that actually it slipped out. I actually was reaching out to some people of the past, asking some questions, and well, you know how people do it. They like to pretend like they're in the know and be the smartest guy in the room. So I totally got ratted out by one of them, and it's just a little retaliation thing, but no big deal.
Oh, so you were being diligent?
Yeah, because this isn't going to be an accusation. This isn't going to be just a hypothetical situation or my opinion. It's sort of a big deal. So,
well, I've always told you, brother, I don't want you to ever, as much as I like, getting information out, I never would want you to put out something that gets you in trouble. You know that.
Well, no, I mean, it isn't. I mean, honestly, it wouldn't get me in any trouble. It's just, you don't want to muddy the waters of something like this. So. Fraud at Terminator, I couldn't agree with you more. And of course, I've been there this is my 10th year, and it's just a fishing excursion just because I stepped on some toes. And it's more of an intimidation thing to try to get me to back off of something. But, you all see how that usually works out. So
Mm-hmm. Year 2024.
That's right. Gustav, it was a former jailer. He got his feelings hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But he's really don't get his feelings hurt, but whatever.
But I digress.
But yeah, and that complaint, it's one of the previous complaints, and well, it'll be very interesting tomorrow. So there's no whole lot of stuff going to come out, and I can say out there to the one person who decided he wanted to go down that road, he's probably going to be like a couple other ones over in Indiana. He's probably going to regret it by the end of the hearing tomorrow. Because if he thought he was pissed then, he's really going to be pissed tomorrow.
And I think that's fantastic.
I can share a little bit. I mean, of course, I see all the stuff that these morons are putting out, but just my biggest thing to them is we're going to make them look like jackasses tomorrow evening. So I can say beyond a shadow of a doubt, I mean, I'll be done in time to be up on your live stream if that tells you how fast all this is going to be over with.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
And then on Wednesday, we're going to a deep dive on how some of these things transpired, and you guys will get to hear some pretty interesting stuff.
So we should have some new info for people tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I actually have a bunch of stuff tomorrow that I can actually talk about, and we probably won't have enough time tomorrow in one whole live show to cover everything. So I think it's safe to say if you want.
Den Cutter Buttercup. JJ, you've known me for a while. You've talked to me today, and I stressed Ben. Okay, Ben, I get it. You're a troll. Let me ask you, Ben, why do you have a fake name? Just out of curiosity. And why do you have an avatar instead of your picture? Is there any reason that you don't want us to know who you are?
I must have missed his comment or something.
Yeah, he's talking smack. He's just in here talking shit because he's probably a dumbwaiter fluffer. He seems to think the stress is showing on me for some reason.
The stress?
Cute. Yeah, that's what I don't get.
But yeah, like I was saying, tomorrow night, we can we'll get all the bases covered.
All right.
And then Wednesday, if you want to go and just plan it, hell, we can, as long as you want to, we can actually, guys, it'll probably end up sounding more like a First Amendment auditor channel about a lot of the stuff I'm going to put out. But no, I mean, I'm being serious, because I mean, it's actually all revolves around corruption. So, and I mean, it's pretty serious stuff. I mean, it actually involves the death of a person. So, I mean,
that's fantastic, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually pretty serious.
Yeah.
So,
well, I'll see you for coffee in the morning.
Yeah, 10-4.
Good night, brother.
See y'all.
Oh, Scott.
Mr. Val's an opportunity to ask you more questions about this. But Mr. Val's and Mr. Scarborough want to lead the commission to believe that you're here over sour apples, sour grapes, that you're just sour that you lost the election in 2014. Is that why you're here today?
No, sir, it's not.
Mr. Seeley's been asking for records on you for the last 5 years?
I mean, if it's, I'm just guesstimating, I don't know, but I mean, every year we go through this between DOC complaints that he tries, and then, yes, just requesting records, trying to find something.
I understand you feel like you're being harassed. I'm just trying to pinpoint the time. You said the last 5 years?
I mean, probably. I mean, it could be longer than that.
Okay, could be less.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that it's less.
Well, you said you weren't sure.
It's been a long time.
Okay, fair enough.
August the 28th of 2023. That's the document here.
August 28th of 2023 is when this proposal was submitted, according to Jailer Scarborough, from Southern Health Partners, correct?
That's correct.
When did Jailer Scarborough become aware that you had made open records requests relative to Amber Brown's pay?
Prior to that date.
Prior to, so before that day.
Yes, sir.
So at the time he received this proposal from Southern Health Partners, he was aware that you had made open records requests of Amber Brown.
Yes, sir.
Of course, had the ethics hearing last night. Of course, I know you guys have been surrounded by heard all the nonsense, but here, I'm gonna give you the true version of it. And no do stuff, I'm not resigning. Of course, honestly and truly, I've read so much stuff on these frauditor channels, and we're going to hear more about that next week, guys. Actually, some of that stuff is really going to come back to bite a few of them people in the ass. So I'm going to leave it at that. But I actually talked to some people today, and yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. So. And of course, a lot of this too, it goes back to what I said, if you all remember 4 or 5 months ago, whenever I couldn't understand why some of these frauditors, how they actually just approach different situations. Like I said, I don't care how somebody makes their money. Hell, if they want to make it on YouTube, hell, and whatever works for you, hell, as long as you're making a living, how you're supporting yourself, good for you. But there's so many stories. There's so much stuff out here just like this that you can make. And people would support you if you would go in and you would dig and you would find this. This was actually the exact story that I was actually referring to. And the publishers going to know what's going on, and the people, if there's wrongdoing, I'm going to throw the if in there, the people that was a participant in that will be held accountable. And I'm going to let that go with that. I got to doing some digging and asking questions, and the word got out that I was asking questions, and this was almost like an intimidation factor of, we'll shut him up. You want to mess with our medical, we'll mess with your medical. And so once our investigation is actually complete, it'll actually be turned over to another set of authorities actually hiring us. I don't actually want to give that away at this point either. I don't want to get anybody bombarded with phone calls or questions or any news media or any of that kind of stuff. So, but there's a whole lot of stuff that there's a whole lot of red marks and highlighted marks on the events and circumstances and stuff surrounding his death. Whenever I tell you it's going to come to light, actually, I was hoping it would move a little bit faster than
than it has. Stuff like this. Of course, it's already been under investigation once, but like I think I've proven myself in the past that I'm not going to stop until I actually get justice for Robert Brown. His family is going to get the closure. His family and the public is going to get the truth. And the public is going to know what's going on, and the people, if there's wrongdoing, I'm going to throw the if in there, the people that was a participant in that will be held accountable.
Of course, I worked on a lot of that stuff we talked about last night today. Reached out to some people on the state level to try to get their assistance with it now that we're kind of almost more or less done with our side of it, and now we're ready to turn it over and let a different set of eyes take a look at it and see if they can find anything else to add to it before they pursue anything.
Oh yeah,